Good evening, ladies as well as gentlemen, and welcome back to the emotional roller coaster that is Papa Boris playing Hearthstone Arena, Naxrammas Edition. I made this deck, I dissed it really hardcore, then I ended up doing really well with it, then I lost a couple of dumb games, and so now we're at 5-2, so another ho-hum, hummity-dum, bumblety-bum, flimmity-flum Warlock run this is turning out to be. Wouldn't be surprised if I lost this next game or the one after it, and we're going to start a new run after that, so it's all good, and who knows, I could always get lucky, so let's wait and see. I think I've lost one game just to bad play, lost another game to nothing I could do about it, and I'm just concerned about how many 3-drops I have, although things have been working out pretty well with my draws for the most part. Hey, look at all these 3-drops, and I'm first against a rogue. Oh, it's just also terrible. So I'm going to mulligan the whole thing. Gotta take some risks. Gotta take some risks. Nope, nope, and not exactly. Okay. Well, at least I got something to play on turn 2. Oh, jeez. Okay, well, the good news, I guess, is if I throw away one of these Hellfires to the Succubus, at least I have another one? I don't know. I really don't want to lose the Stormwind Knight. I really don't want to play the Succubus, because it's so easy to kill. She's going to do something, yeah. So now if she can kill the Succubus with the dagger plus the Chow, I could Soulfire this Zombie Chow, which is a hilarious proposition. Oh man, for board present, you know, all she needs is a 3-2 to kill this. I'm just gonna pass. So she makes a dagger, I am down a card. She kills my Succubus, I am down a card, and I have nothing to do on turn 3. This is about as bad as it can go when you're 5-2. First against a rogue. If I had been second, I would have kept a couple of those 3-drops and just played one on turn 2. Is she gonna backstab my Succubus? Oh, she's just gonna let it sit. That's interesting. I don't know if I agree with that move. Well, I guess I'll kill the Zombie Chow. Let's see. So I'm gonna Soulfire right now because I'd rather not Soulfire the card that I'm gonna life tap. Lost my other Hellfire. Alright, well, that's not going to get played for the next 2 turns. I just gotta hope this Stormwind Knight is good, and it might be. If she's going to dagger up to kill this thing, I should just be able to play this guy, no problems. As long as she doesn't have another Zombie Chow, I think we're in good shape. So, she's got 6 cards to my 4, but on the other hand, you know, I do have a life tap that I can still be using. I'm gonna play Stormwind Knight instead of Flesh Eating Ghoul because, not because I want to hit her in the face, but because it's got a bigger body. It's a 2-5 versus 2-3, and it uses it more mana, so it's an easy decision there. Now this is really scary, what happens on turn 4, because she can play a really good drop, and yep, I'm fucked. Can't really deal 3 damage to that. It's just bad. I want to play Boulder Festoger, but I can't. Voidwalker. Oh, Voidwalker, okay. Alright. Okay. Well, what I'm gonna do here is think. Do I want to life tap Voidwalker and then maybe do nothing, or Voidwalker and Flesh Eating Ghoul? Let's go ahead and do Voidwalker, Flesh Eating Ghoul. Hit her in the face. I'm not going to burn this woman down. I'm going to have to win fair and square. This will be a 3-3 after the Voidwalker dies, hopefully. If she has removal, of course, I'm boned. But this Ogre, well, problem with rogues is they got a lot of ways to kill an Ogre. They can assassinate, they can sap. She's got the Wolf Rider to kill my Flesh Eating Ghoul now. Quite tragically. But that was most of her mana. Alright, let's see how good her 2-mana move is. If it's just for making the dagger, I could be okay, but if she actually has a good minion here, I might be fucked. Oh boy. Hanging on in there. Hanging on in there. She might, if she has 2-mana minions, if they're 2 toughness, they'll just die to the knight, so that might be why she's just doing nothing here. She's gonna hit my knight, which I generally think is a mistake, because the opponent could heal it or whatever. But it makes sense here. She's, you know, trying to kill it off with the Yeti. Alright, well, actually, I'm going to hold off on the Ogre here. I think this is totally worth it. Now, she could hit it with the Yeti, but then she has to use her dagger hitting it again. So she took 4 damage from this thing, and at that point, you know, she might actually start to get whittled enough down. She's got such a big hand, that's the problem. I mean, I got lots of life taps that I can do, but not for a while, because I'm definitely playing, almost definitely playing an Ogre next turn, unless I draw something very interesting. And the situation is very interesting. I'm just going to play an Ogre next turn and pray she doesn't have an Assassinate in this gigantic hand. So, I'd say I'm on the back foot just because she has so many cards, but there's a glimmer of hope here because she has gotten down on health. She has no built-in life gain. She's probably going down to 16 again. She hits this and uses the ogre to finish it off. And I've got a 4/5. Now that's not going to respond to most 6 drops, but it'll handle some things. Alright, so she just plays some stuff, and I lost both Hellfires to discard effects, so I'm not going to have any great answer to this. She goes for the face, which I think is a really interesting choice, given that she could have killed my minion instead. I don't know why she did that. Now I've got to decide, do I play the ogre or not? Well, let's think here. I could do this. This is 6 damage down to 12, down to 9. I can go for the burnout victory. Oh man, is it worth it to go for the burnout victory, or should I just silence this golem? I mean, I could kill the imp master here. Kill the imp. I feel like I'm so behind here. I'm gonna go for the face. I've got an owl for to silence taunts, so this wolf rider is almost certainly gonna go through. I've used up a soul fire. I don't think I have any other soul fires, but I mean, I got this ogre that she has to spend resources killing. There's the assassinate she's fingering. No, it's a Frostwolf Warlord, so I regret not killing her stuff. Does she actually have a way to get it? Does she have a sap? Is this really a sap? Oh my god, is it a freaking sap? God damn it, it's a sap. It is. No, it's an eviscerate. Oh, so she has to spend some more resources killing it, like the Yeti perhaps. She's gonna throw the Yeti down. I've got 6 damage here, uncontested. She can't. No, she can't stop it. Oh my gosh, this is perfect. So I got 6 damage here. Plus 3 is 9. Enough health to survive an attack. Oh my gosh, okay, we could do it. I really regret losing those Hellfires. The extra 3 damage would have been nice, but let's think here. 6, plus 3 is 9, she's down to 3. I can silence this to reduce the damage. What am I taking? 8, 10, 11, 12, 13 damage, down to 8. I really do want to life tap here. Okay, I'm gonna life tap. I will silence off this thing to reduce the damage that I'm taking. And I'm going to play the Wolf Rider. Even though it's a bit weak, I want to get this 3 damage in while I can. So this Dark Scale Healer to heal up that guy ended up working out really well for me. Now she has to throw everything she can at my minions. The question is, oh my god, do I have anything left in my deck to kill her with? I only had 2 Hellfires. Or do I have 3 in this deck? I can't remember. I've lost 2 of them though. I've used a Soulfire. I believe I have just the 1. I don't think I took a second one. She can clear my board now with her minions and play a full hand. I got 2 big minions that I can play next turn. While I keep on fishing for answers, I don't know. I think she actually probably has the advantage here because I just don't think I have any removal. I have Shadow Bolt to not drain life. I've thrown away 2 Hellfires. I really don't think I have a third. I'm pretty sure I don't have another Soulfire. I don't think I have it. Yeah, I think she's got the advantage here, but I could still get a little bit lucky. Plus, it's going to take a little bit of effort to kill this like 4/5 and this 2/5. 5 health is a lot of health. She's got to use a lot of resources, so I am going to have some time to draw and try to find some answers. Alright, what's she got here? This brand new card is an Assassinate. Well, I'm lucky she didn't have that last turn, because if she had that last turn, I would have been in real bad shape. Now she gets to kill off my guy, so she's got 6, 7, 8 power on the board. Plus she can play 3 mana's worth of stuff. I reckon I've got 2 turns here to find a way to kill her. I don't know if I do anymore have a way of killing her. I had all my burn on top of my deck. Emperor Cobra, intriguing. Well, I don't want to play the Cobra here. I think I just want to play my stuff with the most hit points. She used her top decked Assassinate, didn't have an answer to the Ogre, unless what she top decked this turn is a kill spell, Assassinate or Sap. She's going to have to work a little bit to clear this board. She can use the Warlord plus an Imp to kill the Yeti. Honestly, her best chance at winning here is just to play a Taunt or a Defender of Argus. That's her best chance, because I don't think I have the Soulfire or the Hellfire anymore. That'll stop my charge creatures, and I'm going to be way behind on cards. I don't think I'm going to be able to get up there. Oh, she sprints! A Desperation Sprint. That is most of her mana. Unless she has an Eviscerate or finds another Eviscerate, it's going to be really difficult for her to clear the board. Though an Eviscerate would do it. She eviscerates this, Golem kills it, Warlord plus that kills it. That's all of her mana, though. She's then left with a damaged Golem and an Imp, which will kill the Cobra. Does she have an Eviscerate? That's what she needs. Ooh, if she attacks that way, she does not have an Eviscerate. Or unless she's using it on the Yeti. Does she have an Eviscerate? No, she doesn't have an Eviscerate. No Eviscerate. Oh my god. Is that Yeti just going to hit her? She's hoping for the Mad Bomber to kill the Yeti, but it is not going to do that. There's the coin. What is she coining out? Is it that charging pirate? She actually has the South Sea Deckhand. Risk a Mad Bomber while it's 3 health to get 1 damage on the Yeti. South Sea Deckhand off of the coin. Finishes the Yeti off. Holy ballsack Christ. Well, Knife Juggler's good here because it has a 50-50 shot of hitting her in the face. Leper Gnome is very good. That can kill her. Well, that was the worst thing that could have actually happened, though, one here and one there, because I didn't need it to go in her face if I have the Leper Gnome. I would have rather either killed her this turn or killed this Mad Bomber. Now this is alive. She can get me down to 11. With 6 cards, a rogue could kill me here. You know, Argent Commander, Cold Blood, we're looking at 8 damage, plus 3 is 11, then she has, you know, Sinister Striker, Wolf Rider or something, and she can actually win right now. Wow, what an exciting game this turned out to be, but now I've got a bunch of minions on the board. If she doesn't have the 11 damage kill, well, actually 10 damage, because she's already got 4 damage for free here. If she doesn't have a 10 damage kill, it's a little bit tricky to survive with this Leper Gnome here. Assassin's Blade is not going to do it, unless she has a Blade Flurry, but Blade Flurry is not going to do it. Oh my gosh, she's got 8 damage here. She needs 6 more damage and 4 mana. That's 2 damage. Does she have a Sinister Strike? No, Sinister Strike isn't enough. Oh my gosh, she doesn't have it. Oh my god, I actually won that game. Well, got lucky. Well, okay, I got unlucky because my draw was terrible. But I think I made the right plays there. I think I used Soulfire correctly. I think I used Succubus correctly. I think I played my minions in the right order. She messed up. She should have killed my Stormwind Knight when she had the chance. She shouldn't have hit it a turn early. I think if she had just held on to the dagger, not hit the Stormwind Knight, then I would have played the Boulder Fist Ogre. She would have played the, she would have attacked the Stormwind Knight with the Yeti and the dagger, killing it, and I think that would have made all the difference. I think I would have lost. What the hell, 76? The Hunter? Worst matchup possible, of course. Alright, well, what I'm going to do here is make a pretty simple choice. We'll mulligan that. Keep the Demon Fire in case he plays a 3-2 on turn 2, but I'm hoping he passes on turn 1 or plays a 2-1, which will die to the Voidwalker. That would actually be the best if he played a 2-1. Okay, so this is okay here. We're going to coin, Flame Imp, Voidwalker. I actually do kind of wish this were a Drain Life, honestly. But anyway, can't do anything about that now. Let's see what he's going to do here. Mad Bomber. Okay, if it kills the Flame Up, I'm going to be very mad. It does not, however. Alright. I'm just going to keep it simple here. We'll kill that off. I'm not going to buff my creatures or anything wacky like that. We'll just take it in the face. So next turn, I'm hoping he plays something I can kill with Shadow Bolt. Otherwise, it's going to be an awkward turn with me just life tapping. Animal Companion? Well, please don't be the pig. Good. As long as it wasn't the pig, I was happy. And now I'm very happy this is a Shadow Bolt, not a Drain Life. I'm flip-flopping here because Shadow Bolt kills that bear. That's a case of just having the perfect card for the situation, honestly. Now this is looking good. So, I'm not ahead on cards per se. I didn't get ahead at all, but I have answered his stuff very well. And it looks like I will continue to do so, actually. So we'll say the Flame Imp did his job. Now a multi-shot will kill both my minions. I'm still not ahead on cards. I'm still equal with him. Multi-shot will kill both minions. Got him down to a little bit, but not quite enough to really start burning him out. He's got a Stormpike Command. Okay, that actually swings the tide back in his favor. Now I can't deal with this. I don't have any Mortal Coils. Too early to play the Ogre. I think the right move here is obvious. You just gotta hope that this Knife Fling hits the Storm Commander so I can trade the Voidwalker for it, and it does. And I'm gonna just kill this. I don't want to stick around for Unleash the Hounds or anything. Plus, killing it that way means the bear might have a chance of surviving. Let's see if he has a multi-shot or an explosive shot to kill my stuff with. Oh, okay. He's got something, though. He wouldn't just play this if it was gonna die to my Knife Juggler. Look if he actually can play 2 cards here, and thus this guy is gonna live. Yep. Okay. So how do you do this? What is that trap, I guess, is really the question. What is that trap? What is that trap? It's probably, I mean, I think the best one is a freezing trap right now. If I Siphon Soul, the problem with Siphon Soul is that, no, it's not a freezing trap. It's probably an explosive trap, because the bear hits the Voodoo Doctor, the Knife Juggler attacks his face, they both die. I'm going to take a chance here. I'm going to life tap, see what I get. Hellfire doesn't really work. I will play the Cobra here. See if it's a snipe. Alright, that's good. So we'll check for Freezing Trap with the Juggler. And it is a Freezing Trap. Okay, so I was wrong. But this way, I can use the bear to kill the Adventurer. And now I'm up cards. Now I'm up, because the Freezing Trap is you go down a card for that. So I went up a card for that.
Silvermoon shall not fall.
Alright, this is annoying because it'll kill the Cobra without hurting himself. Alright, he's getting a little low on cards here. I think I'm just gonna play the Ogre here. And we'll kill off that Voodoo Doctor. So right now I'm playing this game fair and square. I don't think I'm gonna try to burn him out or anything. Just gonna play it fair, hope he doesn't have any deadly shots. And, oh, that's a really good card because he goes up a card and puts a relevant body on the table. He's going to get a secret now, which I hope is not a freezing trap, because if it is, this ogre is going to get popped back. And he has a deadly shot! Oh, no! Okay, well, now it's all back to square one. Now he's doing fine. He's got 5 damage on the table here. I'm actually in really bad shape. I am gonna play this expensive Knife Juggler and the Yeti, because I can't kill his stuff anyway. Hellfire does not kill either one of his things. Oh my gosh, that turned around with 1 turn. He just had 2 cards against a Boulderfist Ogre and a Cobra, and he just really got some great stuff happening there. I have to hope that I can give another deadly shot, seriously. No, he's a high main, okay. Well, this is getting awkward to be sure, because if this is another freezing trap, I'm really screwed. I'm gonna take a lot of damage. What a sad way to lose. Well, we have to do this. The health is very nice. Hopefully it's not a freezing trap. It's a freezing trap. Oh, it's a snake trap. Oh, God. Okay, well, there's good news and bad news here. The good news is it all dies to Hellfire, and I get to kill this hyena. The bad news is he has 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 damage. I'm at 7 health. It's getting ugly. Can I afford to play the Succubus? Losing a Hellfire, potentially? No, I have to have that Hellfire. Can't life tap, though. I'm too far low to life tap, so I have to pass my turn. I hope that he chooses to pop the Divine Shield against the Yeti, because then that'll die to Hellfire. And then also I will take 3 less damage. No, he's going all for the face. He's going totally all the way for the face, which makes sense, because Hellfire is going to damage me more. Ah, that was such a dumb game. I was going to win, and then he just had an amazing turn. Fuck my life. So the Yeti's gonna die to Hellfire. I can't kill him, obviously. Do I want his Yeti to die or the Silvermoon Guardian? I think I want the Yeti to die because it hits harder. Every point of damage might matter here. So Hellfire. And I'll play the Spiteful Smith. And I'm dead now. He just has this and he shoots me and I'm dead. God damn it! Oh my god, I should have won that game. Maybe I misplayed. I don't know. Maybe I misplayed. Maybe I should have attacked with a Cobra, left the Knife Juggler out. But no, no. He just played it really well, and he had only 2 cards to deal with an Ogre and like him being behind on the board, but he actually just did it. He had the deadly shot for the Ogre. Ah, and the Silvermoon Guardian was also really good against the Cobra, of course. So I didn't want to keep the Cobra around. God darn it. Thought I had that game. Well, I won a game I thought I was going to lose, and I lost a game I thought I was going to win. I get a crappy ass reward, so I don't make it up to 10,000 gold. And we're gonna see what the next run is. It'll be a hunter, a rogue, or a druid. Well, I'm opening up my stats sheet. Is it time to play hunter again? I feel like I haven't played hunter in ages. So warlock, tally up another 6. My warlock runs are 1, 5, 4, 6, and now 6. Alright, so hunter and druid have each been played only 4 times. So it's gonna be one of them. I'm just gonna see which one has the lower average. Hunter is 5, druid 7. Well, looks like it is time to play hunter.
Let the hunt begin.
Oh, well, nice rare pick here. Boys, you're both really good cards. I'll go for the bow, can go at the face, and of course you can get some secrets and stuff. I'm gonna go for the Bluegill Warrior, it's cheaper. And I'd rather have the cheaper one than the one that deals more damage. Here I'll take Freezing Trap, because I've got the Eelhorn Bow, which raises the Freezing Trap's value. The only playable card here is the Raider, which could get, again, synergy with the bow. Here's an interesting moment. You don't exactly want Zombie Chow as a hunter, because that, I mean, you're always going to be trying to burn the person out when you're a hunter. So, I don't think I want to do this. I don't want to commit to a 5-drop here, especially because I can hold out, maybe later get a Sludge Belcher, which is better. So we'll take the Berserker, which is the best 2-drop in the game. I could take this guy, but I have no beasts at the moment, so it's a little dicey. But I don't exactly want to take another 2-drop because I have so much 2s already. Alright, we'll take the Houndmaster over the Smith, and just make sure to pick up some beasts. Alright, the Undertaker's tempting, but I don't have any Death Rattle here, so we'll take the Hyena instead. That's a beast. The Grizzly, I think, is important to grab here because it's a beast. I want to make sure I have that. Deadly Shot's, of course, a very important card, as we just saw. Snake Trap. It's a secret. It's a very good one. People don't ever expect it, much like the Spanish Inquisition, so that's great. Ironforge Rifleman's crap, so I'll take the Ghoul. Alright, the Stranglethorn Tiger's a great beast, but Arcane Shot, I mean, it's just so useful for early removal or just going to the face. Here, I don't want another Houndmaster. That'd be too risky. Stoneskin Gargoyle, I think, is crap, so now I'll take a Zombie Chow, though I'm not that jazzed about it. Still don't want the Houndmaster. Number 2. This thing is terrible, so I guess I'd take a Tidehunter, but that's very, very bad. Multi-shot or Animal Companion. Well, the Companion is a very, very good card, and it does give me another target for Houndmaster, but multi-shot I think is just too important to pass up. Alright, Timberwolf or the Raptor. Let's go for the Timberwolf. It goes really nicely with Snake Trap. Here we'll take Ascension. Explosive Trap for some more removal. And I'm going to take an Owl here because I think it's important to be able to get past silences. Interesting. So, the Knife Juggler, of course, is very tempting because it's just, I think, the best card here in the abstract. But the Arcane Golem tempts me just because it gives me a chance to close out games. And I think I'm going to do that. I've got so many 2s, I don't want another one. And I think having more burn potential is important there. Alright, we'll take a Beast and a buff. Now, I would like some more expensive things. I don't want a second Zombie Chow, so we'll take a Spellbreaker. I would like something big now if I could get it. That doesn't really count. We'll take another Deadly Shot for clearing out things. I think Hunter's Mark is important. Especially since I have Explosive Trap and Snake Trap. Oh my god, I cannot get a big minion to save my life here. Alright, Tiger is perfect. This helps close out games and gives me a fast start. The Warlord is big, and it's tempting. But I don't have any card draw at the moment, so I'm going to actually take the Gnomish Inventor. Archmage or Mad Scientist? Well, I've got 3 traps. I think the Mad Scientist has just got to be taken here. And then the Cobra is the only playable card. It's also a beast. Okay, so that is a very low curve deck. It is not aggro because there's not enough 1-drops for it to qualify as aggro, but I think it's a very fast deck. And I think this kind of deck should work these days in the arena, especially if I get paired up against some of the slower people who've beat me in recent runs, but like whose slow deck was better than my slow deck. I should be able to beat anyone who's slow, just with my hero ability and the decent amount of burn potential I have with Arcane Shot, Explosive Trap, Charge Creatures, and some buffing type stuff and stealth. Swag the Rogue. Against the Rogue, I feel my chances are pretty good. I'm gonna mulligan the Bear because I've got better things I can get. This is a very low curve deck. I wish I were going second here so I could actually play something on turn 1, but still I'm pretty content with this draw. A lot depends on whether she gets a fast start or not. Very happy this is not a Warlord. Okay. That's the coin. Coin Dagger. Alright, we're up against a newbie. You do not ever want to play Coin Dagger, and if for some reason you do not ever want to attack the person in the face with it. This should be a free win. And if I lose, you know, then so be it, I lose. I'll eat crow here. Honestly, if I lose against someone who plays Coin Dagger face turn 1, that means my deck's terrible. That's what that means. Hopefully she plays a 3-2 here so that I can use the Blue Glow Warrior. Otherwise, I'm going to have a slightly inefficient third turn, playing only a 2-mana creature. She will remake the dagger. Is she going to hit me in the face with it? Yes, she is. So she should have hit me in the face with a dagger and then remade it. That was just a stone cold blunder. Yep, this is a free win, or else my deck is terrible. All right, we'll play the Bloodsail Raider. Hit her in the face. Pass the turn. These guys both have 3 toughness. The problem is if she plays a 2-3 herself, I can't exactly kill it very easily. She's gonna Fan of Knives. Oh my god, did I just see that happen? Did I just see her play Fan of Knives and then hit me in the face with the dagger? So Fan of Knives killed neither of my minions, but it enraged this one, making it easier for me to kill her. Alright, Betrayal is going to be a very good card for her here, but I honestly don't care. Actually, Betrayal's not that good, it only kills the Berserker. So we'll hit her in the face for 7 damage. If I were a very mean person, I would say thank you here. Thank you for enraging my guy. So she's actually not played a single minion on the table. She has daggered a couple of times and played Fin of Knives to no effect. She's got a big hand, but way behind on the board, starting to become a pretty serious situation with this damage. If she plays a single big minion for 4 mana, this Berserker will be able to kill it. I've got a deadly shot later. I mean, there's just no way to lose this. Oh, now she plays Young Priestess all of a sudden. And an Imp Master. Okay. Cool. Uh-huh. Alright, well, I think here we don't need to be complicated. I'm just gonna play my Tiger. And I'm gonna hit her in the face. Let's kill off the... Actually, I'm not even gonna kill off the Priestess. Am I gonna kill off the Priestess? No, I'm not gonna kill off the Priestess. There's just no point to killing it. I've got her dead. 5, 7, 9, 11 damage. And she's even hard pressed to actually kill my minions here.
So
Get in there, fight, maggot.
Okay, she can kill off my Gnomish Inventor now.
You call
Nope, she's gonna hit me in the face really hard, it looks like. Yeah. Wow. She's not even trying to survive. She's leaving me with just lethal damage. Okay. If I were very mean-spirited, I would take her down to 2 health and then use the explosive trap to finish her off. But we'll just not do that. Let's just play. Okay.
Who you want me kill?
Alrighty, that's a hilarious first game against Swag the Rogue. Not a particularly skillful player, but I'm glad again that there are bad people playing in the arena, because it's good that the arena's still drawing in players. Just to have some things to talk about. The expansion is around the corner, supposedly in December. Blizzard is coming out with a Goblins versus Gnomes expansion. I don't know what kind of expansion this is. I don't know if it's going to be like Naxrammas, where you have to pay to open up the gates, or if it's like you just need to open packs or something. I would actually kind of like for the new cards to be enchantable with dust. What time is it? How long has this been going? Oh yeah, we got plenty of time. So that I can use some of the dust that I have. Maestro the Shaman.
For Doomhammer. Let the hunt begin.
Well, going first with a bajillion 2-drops. I don't really want to keep my 3-drops, so we'll keep that thing around. And get a Berserker, okay. So that's interesting. It gives me the option to play the Berserker on turn 2. Against a Shaman, I might actually play this. Shaman is one of the few classes that the Murloc Tidehunter is actually good against, because the 2-1 can kill the totems, and you get the 1-1. It's not like a Druid or a Mage or Rogue who can just kill that thing, or a Hunter who gets like extra dogs with Unleash the Hounds. And for the Shaman in particular, you know, he's got really great ways of killing a 2/3. Lightning Bolt and Rockbiter, each costing just 1 mana. Well, 2 if you count the Overload for the Lightning Bolt. But this is a little bit harder for him to kill. His amazing removal spells don't really work as well against this thing. So, the Murloc Tidehunter is a terrible card, but against Shamans, it's maybe like the one class it's actually sort of good against. Warriors can kill it with Cleave and Whirlwind. That was actually probably one of the best cards in the game for dealing with a Tidehunter, though, because this 1/1 is just going to die to the Rifleman. That's actually kind of hilarious how good the Rifleman is against. It's like one bad card is really good against another bad card. Very impressed. Very lucky for him that he had that under the just for the perfect occasion. Damn, that's actually really lucky for him. Really lucky for me that I had a terrible card that was good, but then it was lucky for him that he had a really terrible response to a really terrible card. No, he had a terrible card that was a great response to a terrible card that was good instead of terrible. That's what happened here. Acolyte of Pain is a little bit of a nuisance because it gives him a card, obviously. And it also gives him enough damage to kill off my ghoul. So I can multi-shot to clear this out, and I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to do it. I mean, it's tempting to play the Mad Scientist and stuff, but honestly, this becomes a 5-3. I hit him in the face for a lot. I am a hunter, so dealing that much damage is pretty good. Rockbiter now isn't a great answer because it takes damage, so he needs a Lightning Bolt, but then he's overloaded. I can then play Mighty Berserker and Scientist, get my secrets. I've got 3 in here, Explosive, Freezing, and Snake. All would be terrific. And I've got this guy for some damage later on, and this to kill stupid things like Earth Elementals. So let's see what happens. Like, if he plays Ascension or a Yeti here, I'd probably just Deadly Shot it and drop a Scientist, hit him for 5, she's below 20. Stone Skin Gargoyle. Does he seriously have a Lightning Bolt? He has an Earth Shock. Aha! Okay, so that doesn't kill my ghoul, but it does drop its attack power quite a bit. This is just, it's just not worth Deadly Shotting. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use my Golem prematurely. Now my thinking here is, he can now play something for 6 mana, but I can then Deadly Shot it, so I'm actually okay with it. And the qualitative value of getting rid of that thing right now, I think, was worth it. Lightning Storm would be a 2-for-1 here, I suppose, but he's already down a card for using Earthshock on the Ghoul. This would give me back a secret, so that's going back up a card, so I'd be okay with that, especially because of its overload. See what he wants to do. I just had an interesting idea. Fire Elemental should deal 3 damage to a random enemy minion instead of letting you pick. Then it would actually be an almost balanced card. Alright, Voodoo Doctor does not impress me. Gives me fodder for trading the Mad Scientist in for a secret. Lepronome also doesn't impress me. Man, where are all these cards coming from? He had a very slow start, but all of a sudden he's got these cheapos. Alrighty. Well, what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna kill that. And I think I will actually, like, do these trades. Let's see what this is. It's a Snake Trap. So, okay, so because it's Snake Trap, I'm going to actually leave things alone.
It's time for a little blow.
So that he can attack into me and trigger my snakes. Then the wolf would be a little bit better. I don't think he's got a Lightning Storm to kill the snakes off because he would have used Lightning Storm before if he had it. I don't think it's going to hit my face in this situation. Oops, I popped the boot. Because that would just be silly. Although even if he does hit my face, it's still a removal for this Voodoo Doctor, so I'm okay with it. It's not like a total waste of the Explosive Trap. The drawback of leaving this alive to trigger my snakes is that he can kill my 4-1. But I'm okay with that drawback because I've got Deadly Shot to kill a big thing anyway. And the snakes, you know, are more than worth it, especially if I play the wolf out. Okay, this doesn't do anything. Does he have a Defender of Argus to put between them? Got a boot. Oh, yes, I got a boot. Remember when this used to be bugged? You would sometimes, like, just start flowing water endlessly. Those were sad days. Oh, it feels so good just to be able to grow and pop vegetables indefinitely. No other map has anything quite this good. I don't know if I mentioned this. I'm not actually excited about the Goblins versus Gnomes expansion. I think the new cards that they've showed all look sort of dumb and terrible. I was very excited for Naxrammas because there seem to be some really cool cards coming out, but here it just seems like kind of trashy, random Junkosaurus Rex crap. So I'm not that excited about the expansion, but I mean it's cool that the expansion will happen. You know, there'll be more people playing and all that good stuff. All right, so Deadly Shot here isn't super great just because it might kill the big thing or it might not. So what I'm gonna do is we'll just keep it simple. I'm gonna, you know, use 2 snakes to kill that off. Use the Berserker, who's buffed by the wolf, to kill that off. Hit him for 4 damage. And play this Tiger, which is a very, very nice card. It activates my Houndmaster and it hits him for 5. It's almost like a charge creature. You know, as long as the person doesn't play a taunt in the meantime, it's almost as good as charge because they can't kill it with conventional methods. And 5 damage is a lot. Obviously, if the turn matters, like if you're going to die, it's much worse than a charge. But if you don't care about the damage you're taking, which currently I don't, it's almost as good as a charge card. And now I'm ahead on cards, ahead on the board, ahead on life, ahead on the secret. I just am in really good shape. Got a lot of damage here. 5, 11, 14, 16. God, this is what this is what playing a hunter should feel like.
I wonder.
All right, he's thinking a lot. I don't think he has anything though. He would have played Lightning Storm before if he had it. He would have played it faster at the beginning of this turn if he had it this turn. I don't think he's got it. Without that, he's just got no answers as a shaman. Unless he plays like Deathwing, but he can't for another 2 turns. Oh, come on, Maestro. Hurry it up. That's actually kind of a cool phrase. Hurry it up, Maestro. He's gonna hex my 2-drop. Make a totem. And play a pint-sized summoner. Alright, that's a little anticlimactic after all that waiting. 5, 7, 9, 10, 12, 14. No need to kill his stuff. We can just go boomity, 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 and boomity. And now, well, I guess the explosive trap's not going to trigger. So, I guess he's not dead yet, but he'll be dead next turn, and it'd be quite the shocker if he managed to clear my board and heal up enough. Okay. Okay, great. I'm not even sure I need steady shot to pull this off right now. Well played indeed. Look at this trooper of a flesh-eating ghoul still hanging out. That was a bit bad-mannered, but whatever. It's all good fun. Alright, level 50. Golden Corehound, is that really what you get here? Oh, no, Golden Kill Command. Right, the next reward it said was a Golden Corehound. That's terrible. That's like a punishment. Okay, anyway, I think I got enough time for 1 or 2 more games, so let's play on. Can I judge this deck? I don't think I can. When I finished it, I thought it was pretty good. From those 2 games, though, I don't think I've gotten any more information about this deck's quality, because the first one was a gimme that, remember, was coin, dagger, face, turn 1. And then attack... No, sorry, then rebuild, dagger, attack on turn 2. Really sharp play. So I have no idea. Roaring. Okay, so still no priests, no warriors, no druids. Those are the people who can heal. So my burn potential hasn't really been tested. Mages are just great with all the removal and stuff, but at least they don't heal themselves with their hero ability, so... You know, you've got a chance to burn them out. And again, I'm not second. I keep being first. Which is irritating, because I'd love to play a Mad Scientist on turn 1 with a coin that's a strong play. Instead, I'll just have to either play the Blue Glue Warrior to kill what she played, or play the Mad Scientist. Of course, we are hoping for the thing we always hope for, which is no turn 1 Mana Worm. That does very well against both of my drops. Alright, no nothing. That's perfect. Alright, we'll play the Scientist. Still have not seen my Eaglehorn bow. Wouldn't actually mind seeing it, to be honest. Wouldn't mind at all. Croc. Ah, crap. So that's a really good answer to the Mad Scientist. It's an Eaglehorn bow! That is an amazing top deck. I'm not going to throw the Mad Scientist away just to get a secret or anything like that. That would be silly, to, you know, to get the extra charge on this bow. Because if the bow could get oozed, anything can happen. I'll just... take the really amazing top deck there and kill this creature. Otherwise, I had no good answers. I could have Hunter's Mark and thrown in, but that's a waste of Hunter's Mark. Okay. I might use a Hunter's Mark here. What's she playing? Is it... Oh, Gnomish Inventor. It's a really good card for her here because it's not worth using Hunter's Mark on at all, in the slightest. I'll play my own Gnomish Inventor and think. Do I want to save this to wait until the Mad Scientist, you know, comes in? I don't think I do. I don't think I do. I'm just going to run that in, get a Snake Trap, and think. Is it worth it? I think not. Okay, with Snake Trap, it is actually worth it. Wait. Because if I can get a snake out, it'll recharge my bow, and then I can use the bow plus a snake to kill something. She goes for the face. She knows it's not freezing, and she knows it's not explosive. She's probably going to play a minion next and find out that it is not a snipe. Yep, there it is. So, my turn here, I think, is pretty clear. I'm going to lay Freezing Trap, kill that, steady shot that, and I passed because I can't actually play Blue Warrior. So now she's going to trigger a trap because Freezing Trap triggers whenever a minion attacks, unless she gets into a staring contest with me. She knows that my first secret is actually a snake trap. She knows that for a fact because she also knows from attacking me that it wasn't in this direction. So she knows I have a snake trap, and she doesn't know anything about the second trap except that it's not a snipe.
It's time for a little blood.
She's going to check out my Freezing Trap. Looks like she's going to get into a staring contest with me. You know the old saying, don't get into staring contest with hunters. But she's going to do it. Okay, so that's actually fine with me. What I'm going to do here is use the Bluegill Warrior to kill off that thing. Use the Hunter's Mark on the Elemental so that multi-shot kills off that thing. And I'm going to hit her in the face for 2. So what happens next is that she's going to probably ping this to death, play something janky for 4 mana that I don't care about because I have a Freezing Trap anyway. And then I play the Tiger, which is stealth, so she can't do anything about it, and I'm going to buff it up the following turn with Houndmaster. Depending on the circumstances, I might even play the Hyena because why not? I guess I might not play it just to not go into Flame Strike. Since I'm dealing 2 damage a turn to her, I don't mind. Yeah, I don't mind doing this thing. Let's see, I could play this. She's not really gonna use a Flame Strike on that, is she? Snake Trap will trigger first. So actually, Snake Trap and Freezing Trap would trigger against this thing. I'm gonna steady shot her. Alright, so now she's gonna hit my face, I assume, to waste my Freezing Trap. That gives me an extra charge on the bow. I then play Houndmaster, buff this up, hit her for 7, and I'm just gonna try to burn her out, honestly. I assume she'll have a Polymorph then to get rid of it, but I don't even care because after she drops to 15,
Are you ready for
then
this?
she drops down to 13. I've got 6 damage here. Yeah, I'm just good. Okay, Deadly Shot is a nice top deck. That definitely secures my advantage. So I'm not attacking or shooting her with my bow or with my steady shot this turn, but I will whack her with the Eagle Horn bow. So this is 5 damage I've got here. And that's assuming she has a Polymorph for this, which is half of her mana, and then it's still a sheep to attack with. So yeah, she's just in a little bit of trouble. Polymorph and Ping, that leaves her with 2 mana. Then I've still got this. She'd have to have a Frostbolt. But let's assume she has Polymorph, Ping, and Frostbolt. I've still got I'm going to win in 6 turns with Steady Shot. Actually, no, sorry. I'm going to win in 5 turns because I hit her in the face with the Eagle Horn Bow. And that's if best case scenario. She can clear my board right now. So would she have had a better chance of winning if she had not gotten into a staring contest with me? It's hard to say, I'm not sure. Okay, so she's gonna stop me from dealing any damage to her with my stuff. But I think she probably has a Flame Strike. I think she probably has a Flame Strike. So she's going to use it this turn to kill whatever I play and then ping off the Tiger. Is it worth it to play anything? If I don't do that, she could probably use single target removal to kill this. And then, no, so I need to make her play Flame Strike, basically. I'm going to play this guy. I'm trying to make her play Flame Strike, because if she has a really big minion, I don't want her to just play removal on this and then also play a big minion. Like, she could Fireball this and play something for 5 mana. Instead, she has to choose which one she wants to do. So now she forfeits the Flame Strike to kill that Tiger. I might regret not playing the Cobra. No, I don't regret it. So this makes no difference to me. I don't care about it. I actually top deck a Deadly Shot to add, as they say, insult to injury. But I'll do it. So I'll hit her in the face. Steady Shot. And I'm going to hit her now just in case she gets a taunt or something. She was screwed regardless. I was going to hit her, even if I didn't have Deadly Shot, I was going to hit her in the face. She was going to be 2 damage away from dying. She wasn't going to win unless she had amazing like life gain and mass removal combos. Okay, that is coming up on exactly 45 minutes, so it's looking good for this deck. We'll see, of course, if it's as good as it looks. Thanks for watching, folks. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and or subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Take care, everyone.